What's up, guys? Welcome back to Country Bunkers Trains. Well, guys, I'm done waiting. My patience has ran out. I just finished filming part 5 of the O-Gauge layout expansion a little bit earlier today. And like I say, I can't wait anymore. We've got some new toys in that I'm dying to get out of their boxes and take a quick look at. You guys got a sneak peek of one of these cars in the last video. This beautiful CSX Husky Stack Car. We've also got another one to get unboxed, as well as a Santa Fe auto carrier. Along with those, we've also got a new engine to the layout. Pretty sweet. As we've been going over in the past few videos, obviously we've expanded the layout and added a new loop of 082 along with the 072. We're finally able to run some of these monstrous freight cars on the layout. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first car up is the other CSX Husky Stack Car. These things are gorgeous. Like I was saying in the last video, I came across the first one of these at Roundhouse South, my local train store. Isn't that gorgeous? After seeing them, I had to jump on them. Check that thing out. These Husky Stack Cars were cataloged in the 2020 Volume 1 catalog. They were delivered just this last month in March of 2021. They measure 18 3/4 inches long and come with a minimum recommended curve of 0.54. I did, for the hell of it, try these cars on a loop of 042 that I have behind me on the traditional layout, and they handled the 042 with no problems. Of course, these cars being so long, there was a ton of overhang, and it looked quite ridiculous, but they did operate on the 042 track. But like I say, these things look fantastic. The paintwork on them is, like I say, fabulous. As you can see, the containers are removable if desired. Obviously, I'm going to leave them in place. But I love them. I'm absolutely tickled to finally be able to run some big monstrous rolling stock like this. It's quite a difference when compared to my traditional style rolling stock or my Menards rolling stock. I love that stuff too, but this stuff definitely offers a little bit more of a wow factor. Next up is a car I've been wanting to get for quite a while. A big auto carrier. This thing is monstrous. This one was an eBay purchase. It was advertised as brand new in the box, which I believe it does look to be brand new and that it's never been out. But man, that thing is huge. Check that out. Let's go ahead and get it out. Whew. Obviously, the Santa Fe road name. Jesus, that thing's huge. I really can't get over how big this thing is. It's huge. To give you guys an idea or a comparison, here's one of my Menards traditional sized pieces of rolling stock next to it. Isn't that thing big? Man. But it does. It looks fabulous. It looks great. This one's a little bit older. This one was cataloged in the 2019 Volume 1 catalog and was delivered January of 2020. This one measures 20 1/8 inches long, and same thing as the Stack Cars, comes with a minimum recommended curve of 0.54. I did not try this one on the 042. This thing would look absolutely ridiculous on it, even if it were to handle it. As I was saying, I've been looking at one of these cars for quite a while. I was comparing this MTH one versus the Lionel scale auto carrier. Watching Dackman Productions' video from a little while ago comparing the two, the Lionel one does look a little bit better. The corrugated is actually see-through, and it has opening doors on the ends, and maybe a little bit better paint job from what I could see on the video. However, this does not look bad by any means now seeing it in person. I ended up going for the MTH one for a couple of reasons, and really it came down to measurements. As Dakman stated in that video, the Lionel one truly is to scale, measuring out at 24 inches long. This one, although it's huge, is not exactly to scale. It's still scaled back a little bit, if you will. This one measuring 20 and an eighth. So like I say, ultimately it came down to size, and since I already picked up those stack cars, those measure out at 18 and 3/4 inches. I thought that Lionel piece would have looked a little goofy or too big running right behind those stack cars. But again, with all that said, I'm very happy with this piece. This thing looks fantastic. Alrighty guys, on to the main event. As I mentioned, we've got a new engine for the layout. I'm pretty excited about this one. I actually traded an engine in towards the purchase price of this engine. Last July, I picked up that Virginian FM Trainmaster with Proto Sound 2, which was a very cool engine. I enjoyed it for a little bit. However, after a few months, I found myself not running it anymore. It wasn't bringing me much enjoyment, and I don't like seeing the trains sitting up on the shelves not getting used. So like I say, ultimately I decided since I wasn't using it, I would trade it in towards the purchase price of this engine. If you guys are interested in seeing that FM Trainmaster, I do have a video from a little while ago of that one running. I'll include a link in the description to the video of that engine. And actually, I believe Tony still has it for sale if anyone would be interested. If you'd like to get a hold of that engine or are possibly interested in it, I'll post a link to Roundhouse South where you can get in contact with Tony and see about purchasing it. But anyways, this is another engine I normally wouldn't go for. However, it really spoke to me. This happens to be another engine from MTH's last catalog, the 2020 Volume 2. I've actually ended up with 3 engines from that catalog now. I pre-ordered the Jersey Central Lines F3, picked up the Wabash SD70 Ace, and now we have this one. This one has already been out of the box. It was on display, and I was running it at the store, so some of the plastic's already been removed. But I figured once here at the layout, we'd unbox it together. Oh, there she is. She's a Rio Grande SD45. Great looking engine. Doesn't that look cool? Let me go ahead and get the rest of the plastic off. Well, there she is, all unwrapped and out of the box. Doesn't she look great? I think she looks beautiful. Like I say, I had my eyes on this one the last few times I went up to the store. I was kind of surprised nobody jumped on it or grabbed it. I figured it was fate this last time I went up. I had to grab it. I'm not going to go into full detail on this engine. We'll do a full review of this engine in the future, do its own separate video. However, one thing I will say, as with the last few engines or newer engines I've gotten from MTH, I'm very impressed by the sound quality of this engine. For the last several years, MTH has kind of gotten a bad rap of not having the best sounding sound system in these trains. However, I gotta say, I think they've really stepped up their game these last few years. I'm pretty impressed by it. But let's go ahead, we'll get her fired up and run the cars behind it. Alrighty guys, I got her loaded into the remote and primed her up with some smoke fluid. Let's go ahead and get her started up. Like I say, I'm not going to do a full review this go around. We'll save that for a future video. Doesn't that sound great? I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little unboxing video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, my name is Zach, and this is Country Bunkers Trains. Y'all take care. I'll see you the next go-around.